So, Dwayne, you represent not just the team, but the community. And we know that whether it's NFL, NBA, NHL, there is this expectation of giving back to the community. One of the things we were talking about earlier today was the impact. There's a two-sided win-win of engaging children. Why? Because if you're excited and you see some star who's a star athlete or player at one of these teams come to your high school or come to your college and creates that impact and engages with the kids to move up in life from that standpoint, it's inspiring. But at the same time, you've got a buyer, a consumer of the Portland Trailblazers' future over the long term. Tell us a little bit about the philanthropy and impacting community that the team has been able to engage in, and how you direct that for the organization.
Yeah, I mean, I told that story earlier about going to my first baseball game and the impact it had on me, and we try to create that for as many young kids as possible. They come to games, they come to high school, assemblies that our players put on, or other things that we're doing, children's hospital visits. It's the city's in the name of the organization, right? So it's on us to make sure that we're raising the community, in every way. It certainly helps when it's wins and losses and your team's performing well and you can see the community really rally around the team. But in times when it's not, because wins and losses are cyclical, you have to be out there in the community. You have to be having the conversations. The NBA as a league does an incredible job supporting different community groups in different cities through the foundation that they represent. We have our own Trailblazers Foundation, which raises money for, basically our pillars are live, learn, and play. So where do kids live? Where do they learn, and where do they play? And we want more. You get a basketball in a kid's hand before they turn 8, they'll be a basketball fan for life, right? And so that means they'll be active, they'll enjoy the sport, they'll love the sport, and they'll come back around and be a fan of hopefully our team, but of basketball in general would be good. And basketball has seen an incredible growth cycle across the world. I think in Europe, it's the number 2 sport. In America, it's obviously behind football and it's behind soccer and cricket and other areas. But basketball is really growing. It's our 5 of our last 6, or I think our last 6 MVPs have been international players. So there's so much opportunity. When you can get when you can get kids thinking about it. And you're right, like there's a direct tie to those are the next generation of our fans, and it's harder than ever to get young people's attention, as we all know. So we have to be in our communities and making sure that we're there for them.